Japan's economy has become both impressive and perplexing to the rest of the world. After World War II, no one had ever expected that Japan would rise so rapidly as a tech and economic titan. With its electrical appliances and electronics, vehicles, ships, machinery manufacturing, optical and precision devices, machinery, and chemicals, Japan ranks first in the world. You're watching your favorite YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to talk about how Japan builds so fast. So, make sure to watch the video till the end, and if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon, so you won't miss any future videos we upload. Among the first Asian countries to ascend from cheap textiles to advanced manufacturing and services, Japan now accounts for the majority of its GDP and employment. Let's look at each one of the factors that led Japan to become the world's second largest economy after the USA. First of all, Japan takes competitiveness seriously. Among these habits is to carefully evaluate any proposed policy's impact on Japanese productivity, Japan's global competitiveness, and Japan's balance of payments. For Japanese policymakers and ministries, the Diet, and business, as well as analysts and critics in popular newspapers and university economics departments, this has become almost second nature. As an example, the Japanese are too aware of the importance of imports for energy, raw materials, and food to dismiss the rest of the world. Although these broad considerations don't always win, all interested parties take them seriously. Secondly, Japan have an impressive automobile manufacturing industry. MITI has consistently opposed Japanese automobile expansion since about 1960 because it sees the private automobile as a form of self-indulgence and the gateway to a consumer society that it despises. Furthermore, it has remained skeptical in recent years about the ability of untried Japanese manufacturers to compete with GM, Ford, Fiat, and Volkswagen. A large automobile market in Japan could also spark irresistible pressure to open Japan to foreign imports, which the government is determined to avoid. The other factor that has helped Japan to build so fast is that Japan capitalizes on global trends to achieve faster growth. The answer is straightforward: everything is different in the present environment that could cause Japan to change course. Despite the booming global trade, Japan's share of global exports has decreased from 7% in 2000 to 4% in 2013. Nevertheless, Japan has the manufacturing, export, and innovation capabilities to make up for lost market share in time. The automobile, machinery, and electronics industries of Japan will continue to grow as export markets. Japan, the country at the forefront of this trend, will be watched with bated breath for policy responses. Developing new business practices and technologies will also alleviate labor shortages, all of which will boost productivity. A lucrative consumer segment, seniors, may be a good fit for Japan's innovative products and services. Japan is on its way to improving its own infrastructure projects' use of capital while helping the rest of the world with project financing and engineering during a historic surge in urbanization. In the near future, several transformative technologies will emerge, including artificial intelligence, 3D printing, and the Internet of Things. A number of these breakthroughs are already being implemented in Japan, but the challenge is to accelerate adoption across entire industries so that technology improves productivity. As one of the world's fastest-growing, most urbanized, globally connected, and technologically advanced societies, Japan is at the forefront of a global disruption wave. These trends create both pressure and opportunities to act. Japan can turn the current global disruption into an opportunity, and if you visit Japan, you will see that they are much more advanced in terms of life and innovation than you think. Moreover, one other thing that has helped boost Japan growth is Japan outstanding innovations. Among Japan's signature exports are advanced manufacturing, automotive, industrial machinery, and electronics. In terms of efficiency and quality, Japanese automakers once set the standard for the rest of the world. Most of Japan's major automakers now manufacture outside of Japan. The consumer electronics sector has suffered. In products such as TVs, computers, and smartphones, Samsung, LG, Xiaomi, Huawei, and Lenovo have gained market share. Many Japanese conglomerates have struggled to be profitable over the last decade. Subscale companies and plants in Japan's consumer electronics industry focus on products with declining margins. They made bad bets on technologies. Another factor that has helped Japan build faster is that of Japan's financial services. The Japan's financial sector has $11 trillion in assets. Japan has acquired unprecedented wealth in recent years. It is capable of influencing market behavior in any part of the world. Approximately 4% of Japan's nominal gross domestic product is derived from the financial sector, which is well regulated and financially secure. Japan's economy is the world's third largest. Japan's financial and economic activity is centered in Tokyo, the world's largest city measured by GDP, which has announced its plans to become a global financial center. In terms of population, Tokyo is also the world's largest city. With fewer branches and fewer staff, Japan's banks still provide better service to their customers. Low returns on assets, risk aversion, simpler product offerings, and intense competition have all contributed to widening this gap. Japanese banks are already the world's largest international lenders, but a greater emphasis on foreign lending and foreign expansion could offer new opportunities, especially in emerging Asian markets. Due to declining domestic revenues, insurers have increased overseas operations. End-to-end process reviews can be conducted by banks and insurers, identifying areas underinvested in IT and digital transformation. Financial institutions must continue to slim down or redesign their branch formats with more sales and advisory centers to provide a truly integrated online and offline experience. In 2025, these initiatives could boost value added by 44% and reduce labor requirements by 9%. As a result, labor productivity could increase by 24%, boosting the economy by putting cash reserves to work in productive investments. The last factor is that Japan has developed an advanced infrastructure. Although Japan's urban infrastructure is among the best in the world, infrastructure development has evolved along distinct phases, each emphasizing balancing economic growth with sustainability. Urbanization during the post-war period led to rapid economic growth and urbanization, which led to some negative consequences. A low GDP growth rate, an aging population, and a national economy increasingly dependent on urban centers characterized the third phase, which began in 1991 and continues today. However, Japan remains an excellent example of rapid development in the modern era. With only 1.6% of the global population, Japan now has the third largest GDP. In 1995, the Kobe earthquake and tsunami reinforced the importance of high-quality infrastructure for disaster risk management, and 10 years ago this month, the Tohoku earthquake and tsunami reinforced it. In the long run, QII should facilitate economic development, create jobs, attract investment, and save money. In QII, the following principles are applied: maximizing infrastructure's positive impact, improving economic efficiency, integrating environmental and social considerations, enhancing resilience to natural disasters, and strengthening infrastructure governance. That was all for today's video. You can share with us your views in the comment section, and if you are new to the channel, remember to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you won't miss any future videos we upload. Thank you for watching the video, best of luck and goodbye.